Welcome back to This Week in Big Sky Football. I'm Megan Robinson. NAU quarterback Ty Pennington threw for a career best 366 yards, accounted for 4 total touchdowns, plus connected with his receiver for the go ahead 2 point conversion with 29 seconds left, securing both the Jacks win and Offensive Player of the Week honors. He joins me now. Ty, exciting win last Saturday, a come from behind victory for the Lumberjacks. What did you learn about your team in that game?
Yeah, I think we learned, a lot about our team. Just the fight and the resiliency of this group. There was plenty of times in that game where we could have laid down, could have taken the foot off the gas, but we didn't. We kept fighting, and it paid off in the end.
You personally had a career best 366 yards, accounted for 4 total touchdowns. What allowed you to have that kind of success?
Yeah, well, I mean, first, obviously, you got to have the protection part of it. So big shout out to the guys up front, for allowing me the time to get it to the receivers. And then, just got a bunch of playmakers on the offensive side. Just throw it up and let them make plays. The final piece, Coach Wright, and the offensive staff just putting together a great game plan, for me and my teammates to go out there and show them what we have.
On that final game winning drive, you converted 2 4th downs. Why were you able to keep extending that drive?
Yeah, it was just came down to taking the next play one play at a time. We were in a big 2nd and 22 there at the end also. So, we had that and then those 2 4th downs. And, it's just putting all your focus and attention on that one play, whatever play it is, no matter the down and distance or whatever, putting all your focus and attention on that and executing the play the best way you can.
Before that final drive, Coach Wright said, if we score a touchdown, we are going for two. What was your reaction when Coach made that decision before you even found the end zone?
Yeah, I was all for it. Going in a hostile environment on the road and just having that faith in the offense to win the game for you, it was just an incredible moment. Everyone was super excited, and I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
How does that make you feel as a competitor that your coach has that much confidence in you and the rest of the offense?
It makes you feel pretty good about yourself, about the things you've done that led up to that point. He had, obviously trust in us. We had trust in him with the play call. We've been repping that play call all week up until that point. So just to see that part of it come alive, that was really cool to see.
How often are you in situations like that where you're practicing the play all week and you actually get to apply it in a crucial moment in the game?
Yeah, I would say, situational plays like that, you don't really get to run them that often. So to have the chance to finally be able to do that, we had maybe a couple last year, but the chance always isn't there to, put those plays into actual use that you've been working throughout the week. So to finally, put that play in and execute it like how it was supposed to be, that was really cool.
You, of course, were named Offensive Player of the Week for your performance. And after that game, teammate Colby Katzis said, you're the toughest man he's ever seen. Where does your toughness come from?
Really, the people around me, it's just rooted in our brotherhood, and rooted in the connections I have, with everyone on this team. I'm going to do whatever I can to help my team succeed. And if that means getting a little banged up and having to play through it, then so be it. On to the next play.
Looking ahead to Saturday, you return to the Sky Dome to host 19th ranked Incarnate Word in a top 25 matchup. What are the things you're looking to improve upon from week 3 to week 4?
Keep attacking. Whatever the score is, whatever the situation is. Last 2 weeks we've had multiple touchdown leads, and we haven't really been able to capitalize on them. So if we're in that position again, I'd like to see our team stack on top of that even more, and respond to adversity a little bit better.
8 straight wins at the Sky Dome. What makes it such a difficult environment for opponents?
Obvious answer is the elevation. It's not easy to come up here at 7,000 feet and play. And also the environment that our fans create. It gets pretty loud in that dome. It gets hard to hear. The lights start flashing and all that. So, you combine those two things, it's a pretty tough place to play.
Still to come, JT Reed's inspiring journey from San Jose to Bozeman.